Thank you everyone for joining. Today we will be discussing on Japa. My topic would be why is Japa boring and what to do about it. Why some devotees find Japa boring and what we can do about it. After that, we'll chant together because we will share some techniques by which Japa won't be boring. And then we'll apply those. And then we will have a class connected to the topic of boredom, which is balancing intensity and sensitivity. So thank you. So before we chant today, I want to discuss this, that what to do when we find Japa boring. Now, this is a strong word. Holy name is non-different from Krishna, but many devotees don't find it stimulating and we are not excited while chanting, and we seek techniques and solutions so that we can find taste in Japa. But the remedy won't work because Japa not having taste or Japa feeling dry is a result of something very deep. And we will first examine. If we don't understand why we find no enthusiasm to chant our daily Japa, we won't get benefits from the solutions that different devotees offer. So first, let us discover the root cause of boredom or lack of taste. So I hope I am speaking for all of you also. I hope I'm not the only one who goes through a phase of no taste. So what is the root cause of no taste for chanting? Now, generally we hear it is offenses. You are doing offenses. The whole mood of scriptures, our Vaishnava Acharyas is, Prabhu, you are offensive. So we are supposed to, when we hear this, we are supposed to become humble. And we are supposed to improve our chanting. And we are supposed to come back to Krishna. So it is to encourage us to come back to Krishna. It is to encourage us to become humble, that our scriptures say that offenses is the cause of not having taste. But unfortunately, we are from Kali Yuga. And in Kali Yuga, there is a serious problem of us, which is we don't become humble. We become depressed because they're Kali Yuga products. And we commit more offenses. And so when we hear that offenses removes taste in chanting, so when I hear that, if I become humble and then I chant attentively, then that is great. But if I'm falling into a loop, and if I'm falling into a trap of negative self-obsessive thinking, then it is not helpful to think that I'm offensive, that because of which I have no taste. Let us find out a different cause of poor chanting, which is also a reality, which is also mentioned in scriptures. So our acharyas have explained that it is not always because of offenses that you find chanting tasteless. I'll repeat. It is not always because of offenses. You know what is the real reason that you don't like to chant? It is because Krishna wants you to grow in bhakti. He wants you to up the ante. He wants to catapult you to the next level of Krishna consciousness. And what is that next level that Krishna wants you to rise to? Which is very, very important. See, Krishna wants us to come to his level. What is his level? What is the level at which Krishna operates? Krishna is at the level of unconditional love. Krishna for so long has loved us unconditionally. Now it is a time to ask, can I also love Krishna unconditionally? That means even if Krishna is not giving me taste in chanting, can I chant Japa? That is unconditional love. See, when I practice gratitude, thank you Krishna for giving me good association in ABC community. So when I practice gratitude for what Krishna has given me, then I realize that Krishna is very kind. But if you see, for many, many lifetimes, Krishna has given us so many gifts. But we are not reciprocating with Krishna. If we are not reciprocating with Krishna, then Krishna orchestrates our lives in such a way that we feel no taste in Japa. At such a time, what happens to a sincere devotee? A sincere devotee realizes that I am being tested. It is now time that I reciprocate with Krishna. For so long, Krishna has given me. I didn't reciprocate. Now Krishna is not giving me taste. I have to give Krishna. I am grateful to Krishna. I'm thanking Krishna, but we have to ask honestly, our gratitude is simply words, or do I really mean my gratitude? Am I saying a thank you, or am I really meaning it? If I mean my thanks, then I will live a thank you. I will act. I will do something about it. And that doing is reciprocating with Krishna. That means chanting sincerely, even when I don't feel like chanting. Even when I'm tired and I don't feel like chanting, but if I love Krishna, or if I'm grateful to Krishna, if I recognize that Krishna has always reciprocated with me, then I will chant, even if I don't feel like chanting. See, Krishna loves us unconditionally, and he has proved it so many times. I have not reciprocated with Krishna, but Krishna has given me so much. Now, as a devotee, I'm chanting and I'm not feeling any taste. Krishna is not giving me happiness. So when I gave no acknowledgement to Krishna, when I did not thank Krishna, still Krishna kept giving me what I needed. Now when Krishna is not giving me happiness, can I continue to chant? If I do that, then I'm reciprocating with Krishna. If I don't, if I chant, even when Krishna doesn't give me proof of his love, then I'm reciprocating with Krishna. Our unfortunate disease is that we always think Krishna should reciprocate with me. Krishna should. In fact, if you see all the lectures devotees give, it is about what do we give lectures and what do we hear? Krishna is very kind. Krishna is very merciful. We like to hear this and we speak this. Krishna reciprocates with devotees. Krishna is doing so much for us. We like to hear all of this. Why? Because somewhere we have this false pride that I am a nice devotee. I am doing so much for Krishna. And what is Krishna doing for me, Prabhu? So please give me some faith in Krishna, that Krishna takes care of us. I want faith. I want faith that Krishna loves me. I want to hear how Krishna is good, because subconsciously I'm thinking I'm doing a lot of things. I'm a nice devotee. If Krishna equally nice? So we want to hear Krishna's reciprocation with devotees. But a real guru is heavy. Sadhu means one who cuts. So that's why Srila Prabhupada did not flatter us, So for a guru, for my Guru Maharaj, for Prabhupada, there is no doubt that Krishna reciprocates. That's a done deal. The main question they ask us is, are we reciprocating with Krishna? See, when I didn't give love to Krishna, Krishna provided for me. He gave me good parents. He gave me good association. Now when Krishna is not giving me taste in bhakti, he's not giving me emotional happiness, can I continue to chant my rounds sincerely? If I can, that means I am also beginning to do what Krishna has been doing for me all this time. That means I am beginning to reciprocate with Krishna. If I can't do this, that means I'm still a stubborn, spoiled child who only wants gifts from Krishna. See, we have a long way to go. We are like a child who's crying and the mother gives food. And the child is feeling cold, the mother gives a blanket. Now the child doesn't know and doesn't care who is giving. The child is simply enjoying the food and the care and the warmth of the cloth. But a little older child, which is all of us, because we are Krishna conscious, we come to programs, we understand that the mother is giving me food, the mother is giving me warm blanket when I'm cold, but still we don't care. We are busy taking, although we know that Krishna is providing for us. So now we have to grow up more. We have to realize that my mother loves me and we have to reciprocate and love her and thank her, and that is reciprocation. Therefore, when we find Japa is boring or Japa is lacking taste, it could be that Krishna wants us to open our eyes. We are a sleeping child, a stubborn child. We need to tell Krishna, Krishna, I'm finding Japa tasteless, but I love you and I will chant even if I don't feel happy in chanting. This is the way I will show you my sincerity. So the reason, to summarize what I'm speaking, the reason why we find no taste in chanting could be offenses. I'm not denying that. That's what the scriptures say. Or it could also be because Krishna is testing us. And the solution is to chant with faith. A faith that is beyond feeling. See, for so long, we have done bhakti yoga in the mood that Krishna consciousness will make me happy, isn't it? Let us be honest. We always thought, if I become Krishna conscious, I'll be happy. We practice bhakti yoga to be happy. And now it is time we start chanting to make Krishna happy. I'm not happy, but I will chant because this will make Krishna happy. And most important, even if I'm not happy, I will chant sincerely because it is time I reciprocate with Krishna. See, okay, now this is a little strong. For so long in Bhakti Yoga, in ISKCON, many of us have been attracted by the consolation prizes. There's, in a sports event, there is consolation prize you get, and there is a gold medal you get. So we have been attracted by the consolation. And because of that, we miss the real thing. What is the consolation prize in Bhakti Yoga? The happy feelings. The happy feelings we get, the goosebumps, ecstatic kirtan. Prabhuji, the kirtan was so good. The nice sangha. Prabhu, the beautiful darshan. Those wow feelings you get many times. Wow, wow. All that is consolation in Bhakti Yoga. That is not the real thing. You must say, wow, if that is a consolation, then what is the real thing? The real thing is ineffable. It is beyond words. Real thing is beyond mind, intelligence, ego. The real thing is about the soul uniting with Krishna. It is a faith which is beyond words. It is a faith beyond feelings. It is a silent assurance that which is beyond the ability of the mind and intelligence to process. It is beyond the ability of the ego to grasp. It is our belongingness with Krishna. And that is the real thing in Krishna consciousness. And to experience this real thing, we need to chant sincerely even when we feel no taste. See, it is easy to chant when we feel taste. When I'm happy, when I'm healthy, you get up early in the morning, your stomach is cleared, you had a fresh bath, and your children are not irritating you, your spouse is quiet, you are basically peaceful. I'm chanting because I'm happy, I'm healthy, so it's easy to chant. But when I'm not feeling like chanting and I still show my sincerity, that's when we are accessing Krishna's love. So next time you find Japa boring, you can try to chant like this. You can internally say like this. Krishna, you are chanting Japa externally, so we'll chant now. So when we are chanting internally, we could do something like this. Externally, we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Internally, we could say, Krishna, I have no taste, but I am yours. You are my only reality, Krishna. We could say this. See, this longing, this loving or this serving Krishna, not for... See, generally we love Krishna because of what he makes me feel. He makes me feel good, so I love him. No, but when we start loving Krishna, not for how he makes me feel, but for who he is. I love Krishna not for what he's giving me, but I love Krishna for who he is. That is mature devotion. I agree, I'm not on that level, but we can do something practical when the taste starts fading away. First is, let us shift our intention. Let us stop feeling Krishna. I want to feel Krishna. Let us forget that. And let us try to focus on being with Krishna. See, when I'm with Japa, when I'm chanting, I'm with Krishna. I may not be feeling Krishna. Even if so we could say something like this. Krishna, Hare Krishna, I am not feeling your presence, but I choose to sit with you. I'll repeat. I'm not feeling your presence, Krishna, but I choose to sit with you. This choice I'm making is more powerful than the million ecstatic dances you have taken part in Holy Name Kirtan Festival. Because now you're making a choice. Also, we could chant a mantra of chastity. Like when we are chanting Japa, internally we could chant something like this. Quietly, we could tell yourselves, Krishna, I am yours. Even when I feel nothing, I am yours. Just try this. See what happens when we do these kinds of affirmations or this kind of intention, our heart becomes soft. And this reminds us that love is not about sweetness. Love is not about feeling good. Love is about loyalty. Love is about chastity. Love is about faithfulness. So let us now have this kind of relationship with Krishna. Please don't escape. I beg you, don't check your WhatsApp when chanting. Don't watch TV. Don't escape. Please sit with that feeling of boredom. Please sit with that emptiness. Hare Krishna. Please sit with that emptiness with faith. This may be painful, but please know that this pain is sacred. The next ABC class, next month, we will discuss in great detail about why devotees go through. So when we are chanting and we're getting distracted and we feel bored, we like to check WhatsApp and chant. Or we watch TV. or we do different things while chanting. So what I'm proposing is, don't do any of those things. Don't escape. Sit with that pain. It is painful, but it is sacred. So try this. When you're feeling bored, feel that dryness, feel that loneliness, feel that resistance, and whisper to Krishna, Krishna. So you're chanting like this, but in the heart, in the inner voice, you could say, Krishna, here is my heart, which is dry, which is empty, which is unworthy. There is no taste, but it is still yours. Just try praying like this. Let this be our offering. Let us do that. Let us do that for the next few minutes, and let us chant together. So I'll just repeat what are the affirmations we could do when chanting now. We could say, Krishna, I have no taste, but still I am yours. You are my only reality. Or when we are finding taste boring, we could say, Krishna, even if I don't feel taste, I choose to sit with you. Or Krishna, I am yours. Even when I feel nothing, I am yours. So like this, we could say a few things. Or we could also say, Krishna, this is my heart, which is dry, which is tasteless, which is empty, but still it is yours. So like this, we could chant. It is 4:51 in my watch. We could chant for another 20 minutes. Is that okay? So in my watch, when it is 5 minutes, when it is 10 past 5, 5, we will have our class. All devotees, thank you very much for listening to this Japa talk. Let us now chant together. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.